Previously while recording Apocalypse Gardens.
This is another early girl that has some real nice ones on it. Bowie. Get inside. Hey. Get inside. Now. Go. Go on. Go on. Go on. Bowie. Get inside. Go. Listen to me. Hey everybody, let's go for a little walk today. Here we've got our mulberry, Illinois everberry, and here is our second mulberry, and this is the apple tree. Getting a little bit of the rust back on it, but we'll see. And as you can see, I added some thyme to the bottom of the pot here. Over here I've got Barry's Crazy Cherry Tomatoes. One of the plants did not survive, but I've got spares. And there's a little bit of basil. And as you can see here, more Barry's Crazy Cherry. This is just a variety of herbs I had. They're not doing too hot. I'm probably going to increase the watering on that. And as you can see here, this is our moringa. And I added a little bit of lemon balm to it. We've got this is garden huckleberry. And yeah, as you can see, these are the pots that originally had the trees in them and that passed away in the freeze. I left the roots in there, just cut them off, left little stumps. Over here we've got our peppermint. They're real nice. And here is our Meyer lemon. Haven't seen, yeah, there's a little tiny lemon on there. Look. Moving on, next to it, got our rosemary. Actually took some cuttings off of this for a friend a few days ago. We've got to work on some ant problems. Then we've got our chocolate mint here. And over here, this is our cilantro, aka coriander. And moving on, these are our Egyptian walking onions. And if you see here, posted a picture on Instagram a few days ago, but these are starting to get their pods on them. So These will eventually cluster up and then they'll get too heavy and fall over, and that gives it the walking trait. So these little pods here will turn into more onion plants. This is just some sage that I planted. And I had to dismantle the burdock box. It's rotting out in the bottom. So we'll figure out something new for that. Moving on to our tomatoes. See here, we've got tomatoes already changing colors. This was the first plant to produce. These are little grape tomatoes. Not sure what variety they are. And we have an early girl. And we have another early girl with larger fruit. This is a Roma. They're yellowing just a little bit. Another Roma. And this one is another Roma. So we're trying to get some sauce tomatoes. This will be good for salsa too. And here's the other basil. It's growing pretty well. Got one stray carrot left here. I'm just leaving it in there to see what it does. And more tomato plants. Swinging around to our leek bed. Now that I've kind of thinned these out, they seem to be growing up. So we'll see if we can get those before it gets too hot. And over here, okay, mystery squash time. As you may remember, this was supposed to be a potato bed. It has potatoes planted in the bottom of it, but the squash took over when I turned the bed. Look at these. I believe these might be tatumi squash. Someone recommended those to me that does videos in Austin. We'll see. Quite a bit of fruit on there. And yes, we actually have some volunteer okra and volunteer tomato. It's got all kinds of volunteers this year. There's another tomato plant that I did not plant. Okay, moving on. Horseradish is doing its thing. And as you can see, our glads are starting to pop up. And this is our dill. Honeywort has kind of been spent. I'm going to try and let this go to seed. We do like that plant a lot. But underneath, Got a couple of tango celery. Took pictures of this on Instagram. They seem to be getting to a point where they're going to bush out, and then we'll be able to harvest them. Moving on here. Red burgundy beans. Okay. These little guys, you see them right there? Manga beets. I'm not quite sure on the pronunciation of that, but they're the giant beets that Sean and Beth Doherty use for feed. Just wanted to try them out. And moving on here, as you can see, started the Florida weave on this. And this is a Black Prince tomato. That one will be ripe this week, early next week. This bed, still in process. But looking over here, we've got the peppermint chard looking nice. I don't know how much sun it's going to get under this crepe myrtle, but we'll see how it does. Got bell peppers here. So I alternated these bell pepper habanero, bell pepper habanero. And then behind it, we've got another row of peppermint chard. This is where I thinned it to create that bed over there. And behind that, we've got Sun Angel spinach. Quite a bit of that. And behind it, there's a little bit of Jerusalem artichoke still. You miss a little bit of that, and it just continues to grow. So we'll let it grow. But yeah, we've got bell peppers coming in. Habaneros are almost there. Look, they're really tiny. There's another bell pepper. And more bell peppers. And I believe that was another bell pepper. Alright, looking over here. These beets are Cylindra. They're about ready to come out. I'll harvest these pretty soon and get them cleaned up. And got perpetual spinach. And here is the Ford Hook chard. And moving over here. This is our second flush of jalapenos. Picked a wave on Monday, and now we've got new peppers coming in. It's going to be a good year for jalapenos. These are store-bought. And we also purchased a banana pepper. As you can see right there, we've got one. Quite a few more buds. So we'll pick that one and let the rest of them flower up. Over here, mullein is doing really nice. End of the season, we will pull this and harvest the roots from it. This is actually an herb. will probably dehydrate all the plant matter. You're supposed to. This is supposed to be a effective cough syrup. It's an expectorant. 1 quart of cabbage. Just letting that go. It is kind of getting bug eaten, but we'll see how we do. And of course we've got our comfrey here. From what I am told, this comfrey is the indigenous North American one. It's got white flowers instead of purple ones. Apparently this is the species that the Native Americans used. Now that's not verified information. I'm going to have to look into that. But apparently the purple is hybrid. So my wife wants some purple ones, so we're going to look for that. Anybody has any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. Over here, another comfrey plant. This one has not bloomed. It's still doing okay. And here's our elderberry. That's the 2nd year growth for the elderberry. Probably going to need to cut that off. And over here, these are our Haas Green Blaze green beans. They're getting almost ready. As you can see here, they're almost ready to produce. Got flowers everywhere. And we're keeping an eye on that. This is the volunteer bed. I actually got sunflowers. And that has pods all the way down it. I'm not sure if I hybridized what I had or what, but this is where the compost bin was. So pretty much everything in the garden went over here. Looking at our broadleaf mustard here. Still got some greens here. And there's a variety of volunteer tomatoes. Lots of flowers, haven't seen much growth as far as fruit yet. Let's keep an eye on that like everything else. Over here, our Black Knight Gamma is coming back, and it's getting ready to bloom right there. Really nice. I'm probably going to dig these up and move them. I don't want to limit their growth right now. And if you look in here, we've got pickles. Here's another comfrey, however you say it. More pickles. These are Boston pickling. Yeah, hopefully this entire trellis fills up with pickles soon. And then moving on, here's our sugar cane. Just standing there. By the end of the year, it'll probably get to be probably about 8 feet tall. Just wait and see. It grows like bamboo. So there is one more thing I wanted to show you guys. And it's not that. That needs to be dismantled and redone. But check it out. More berries, crazy cherry. And down here, these are sunrise bumblebee. Those are kind of pretty. They kind of look like a sunset. As far as the tomatoes go, there are cherries as well. And I still got a few seedlings here to work on. Just randomly getting them out in the yard. I'm gonna call it quits on this moringa project. It's been overtaken with weeds. I'm gonna have to look at how hot my compost is getting, because it doesn't look like it's taking out any seeds. And I've probably got sunflowers and tomatoes and all kinds of stuff in here. And here we've got a couple of pecan trees. Just working on that. I'm gonna let you guys go for now. There is a lot of stuff in the works right now, and I hope to hear from you soon. But take care. Thanks for watching.